Hey guys, the crypto market is crashing. Just gonna load up the stream on my phone so I can get any of the questions that are asked. But it is rough right now. And then we're gonna start. Okay, just give me a second. Haven't went live in a while. Haven't done a stream in a long time. So just making sure we are good to go. Okay, awesome. So hey, what's up? What's up, Mirth? What's up, Mirth? Okay, awesome. So I got this rolling and we are going to go live. We're gonna start right now. Okay. What's up, Matthew? Okay, awesome. So the traditional market is literally dragging Bitcoin down with the whole market. What's up? What's up? What's up? And that's unfortunate for Bitcoin. So this is the S&P 500. You can see that we've broken previous lows and we're actually testing the daily 200 EMA. This is an awesome spot to kind of buy. You can see the last time the S&P 500 tested the daily EMA was the March crash. And you can see how awesome of a buying opportunity was, I mean, when it flipped, when we had the golden cross right here. Aside from that, we recovered pretty nicely from the March crash due to COVID in 2020. And then you can see now we're dumping. There's so much fear in the market. If you just look at the crypto news, it's a ton of fear. Stock markets today, Netflix earnings, Bitcoin tumbles. I love to see Bitcoin on headlines when you search stock market news, because you wouldn't see that a few years ago, and now it's so mainstream. So the NASDAQ just logged the 66 correction since 1971. And usually after a correction, I mean, sometimes we go into bear markets and we see further corrections, but usually we get bounces. So if you were looking to buy some of these coins a week ago or a few weeks ago at all-time highs, then these prices shouldn't be too bad. So you can see a ton of fear on traditional markets. Let's go to Netflix because everybody's talking about that. What's up, Mac? This is Mac from the Discord. Okay, what's up, bro? Good to have you. So let's go to Netflix. Wow, that is disgusting. Bro, not even your favorite altcoin looks like this. This is disgusting. 45%. Netflix is down 45% from the top. I mean, imagine these traditional investors, they're going into something like Netflix to diversify or to hedge, and they're losing 45%. What happened to Netflix and chill? That is disgusting. Same thing, buy the fear. This is the last time the Netflix, this is on the weekly. So the last time we saw it this low, this oversold was, okay, that is annoying, was a long time ago. Like the last time we saw it this low was actually in March with the COVID crash as well. So I'm not sure why these tech stocks are failing. They're over, maybe they've been propped up for a while, and it's time for these stocks to come back to reality. So let's check Facebook as well. Just want to make sure I'm doing. Is it Meta now? Did they really switch it to Meta? That's just how much I don't look at stocks. Okay, that's not holding, that's not doing too bad. Let's look at AMC, and then we're going to dive onto Bitcoin and Ethereum. Rug confirmed. Definitely Netflix rugged. That's actually screwed up. 45%. Never seen a stock like that. So AMC, wow, that's unfortunate. On the weekly, looked like it could have actually broken out here, but that's broken down. Netflix, that's an L. If it was going to bounce anywhere, it could bounce on this prior high. This would be kind of the last spot I would cut to trade. And then let's move to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, on my last video, we were talking about Bitcoin, and I said that this is kind of the channel we're stuck in. We can see the daily death cross right here. I thought we would get a bounce maybe closer towards it. And I thought this was an awesome support and resistance right here. This is an awesome zone. I tried to long it. I got a nice long. I put in a stop in profit, and then I got stopped out. So I'm looking to reposition. If we give up this area right here, I think we'll get stuck under and maybe trend down a little lower. I'm hoping we hold this area and don't make lower lows. It kind of clearly looks like we're actually about to do that. So for Bitcoin, let's go to the weekly. Let's delete some of these lines. How much low can BTC go? That rhymes. So realistically now, like we've broken this for BTC. So this was an important spot for me because I look at market structure, and when markets move, I'm looking for them to do some sort of like higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And same thing with downtrends. If you guys have been watching, so lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Why is that important? Because I want to know what side of the market I'm buying or selling on before I jump in. And this was, I thought we were going to explode into a higher, you saw we did a higher high, higher low, higher high. I thought maybe we're putting in a higher low here. It's also frequent to test previous lows, so we could have just been testing this and then blast off. But where we broke market structure is after breaking the higher low. So if you break this and the price came down, that would be breaking market structure, and then we could potentially be making lows, lower lows and lower highs. So it's kind of looking like we've broken that market structure. We had this awesome, support here. And now we've not only broken down the higher low, we've broken down the 50 EMA on the weekly, which provided awesome support where we had that huge last dump. So it is slightly looking bearish. Don't want to sugarcoat it, honestly. So we've broken this market structure. We couldn't hold the low, and we couldn't hold the moving average. So it's looking fairly bearish. And the next area I'm looking at, and we might not go there because everybody's eyeing this area. Everybody's eyeing to buy this area right here. And market seldom does what majority thinks. So, when everybody shifts bearish, unless we go into this prolonged bear market, which I really don't think. So if everybody's sentiment goes bearish, then that's a great buying opportunity. Buy when everybody's fearful and sell when everybody's greedy. So this is kind of the area we're looking for. I don't think worst case scenario, we come to test this. So if you know anything about Bitcoin and its market, like its bull run cycles, you can see that every time we've had a bull run, we've never came back to test prior all-time highs. So the prior all-time high here was 1172. And for this one was just under 20,000, depending on what exchange you look at. So Bitcoin has never came to retest its all-time high after the bull market. I don't think we're going to see $20,000 ever again for Bitcoin, ever. And that's kind of where we got institutionalized, 22,000, 24,000 when Michael Saylor started posting his buys. I think Tesla started around 30,000, 32,000. As well. And then you had El Salvador move in. I'm not sure how deep they are into Bitcoin, but now we're kind of retracing all their gains. And I don't think we'll go back to 20,000 at all, but coming to test the weekly 200 EMA, that's a possibility. It would shake a ton of people out. That would be super bearish. I would not want to see that. Is it possible? Anything's possible, right? So how low can it go? It could go to 25 grand. That's my super bearish outlook. That's my super bearish outlook, 25 grand. I think people are expecting Bitcoin to come to this next major support right here, especially since we broke this market structure and especially since we broke the moving average. But I don't think we will drop to the low 30s. I'm hoping we can do something like I mean, we just scraped 36, so like 34, 35. Maybe we can start building a bottom here, like forming a bottom like we did here. So wherever we start forming a bottom, I'll start trying to get a position in. And you can see here how we wicked here a few times. And then you got the stop loss, like the stop loss hunt, in my opinion, and then it exploded. So I'm kind of looking for us to form a bottom. We're in a pretty like clear downtrend. There's no other way to sugarcoat it, not gonna lie. So for Bitcoin, I'm waiting. Let's see. Yeah, we just had this large dump. If we go down to smaller timeframes, because that's on larger timeframes, you see this doji, long leg doji, a lot of buy pressure here. So like if you're going to take a long, this would be a clear stop loss, because anything else, it could keep going down if it breaks that low. But if you use this as a stop loss, it's more than likely going to get hit. I'll be looking to kind of find a position here to go long, because the reward to risk, in my opinion, is more favorable as we've been dumping. It's down 10%. Everybody's fearful. This is like my time to buy. Let's look at Ethereum. Let's look on the weekly. If any of you guys want to, so let's make that clear again to answer your question. Worst case scenario, $25,000. I think everybody's eyeing 31K. Will it go there? I hope not, and I don't think so. So I'm looking more at like 34, 33, 35. Maybe that's where I'll stack my orders. I can start buying a little bit here. Remember, guys, you don't always have to go all in, and you don't, always have to move it all in, all out. You can ladder in and ladder out, average your buys, average your sells. So we'll go to Ethereum USD, and breaking down here, right here, this was a prior awesome like support. You can see we never really actually came and tested the 50 EMA on the weekly. Let's look what the daily looks like. We're about to get the the death cross, which didn't really help Bitcoin at all. Actually, we dumped pretty hard. So hopefully Ethereum, which is doing worse than Bitcoin today, if we take a quick look, actually at 5%, Bitcoin's at -4, so not too bad. This is the next kind of area that I'm looking for Ethereum. If things keep getting worse, the $2,000 mark. So I have like two kind of theories. So we either just peak and break $2,000, like we kind of just dip under 1900, 1950. This is if worst case, you're asking how low can it go? If Ethereum continues to dump, it either just breaks 2000, so you see like 1950, 1890, because a lot of people probably have orders around there, and it'll induce shorts and it'll wipe out longs. Or we'll just hover around the 2000 mark, so 2100, 2200, something in that region. Those are kind of my two areas if Ethereum continues to dump. This is an awesome support right here, you can see. So hopefully Ethereum can hold this. From the top, we are about 43%. So this is not foreign at all. This is very normal for crypto pullbacks. So you guys can't be FOMOing or fighting out of your positions. You want to just be level-headed and make sure you're not doing any emotional decisions and just selling. So honestly, just looking at this, like this could be a great support for Ethereum. Definitely need to hold this right here. If we can get a bounce right here and kind of retest these moving averages, if we dump and break this, then we would be going down to next levels. And maybe like here would be the next major support and resistance around the $2,300 mark. So it's kind of hard to pull the trigger on all these coins right now, especially since we're dumping so hard and the equity markets are dumping, stock markets are dumping. This could drag crypto for a little bit longer. It's really hard to say when this fear builds up, and it doesn't help that these new strains keep coming out, lockdowns. The world is just a mess. The fear is at all-time highs. Everybody's trying to find a place where they can keep their money safe. It's really crazy. So, and I think crypto in the long run, this is the place to be. So if you want to try catching a knife, this should see it some sort of bounce here, honestly, even back to the 3,000 mark right here. So if like you can take a small long, get at least 12%, but we're using this as our stop loss, about 4%. So a 3-to-1 trade. It's decent. And we've seen a ton of and like I said, this is a clear downtrend where you see a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So that's why I'm thinking we can get that lower high and we can get that bounce. You can trade markets anyway, long, short, and you can counter trade. So you don't need to trade on an uptrend and only trade up. You can actually, counter trend trade. So yeah, more if you're a intermediate or advanced trader, I would just recommend trading against or with the trend. The trend is your friend. So that Netflix was nasty. Let's look at a meme coin, Dogecoin. So Dogecoin is only down 13%, where you have Netflix just getting hammered. That was on the weekly. Yeah, this is on the weekly as well. So this is an important spot for Dogecoin as well. If any of you guys want me to do a specific coin, just chart it. Feb market will be green. I think in February will be green as well. I think a lot of people were overly bullish. So this is playing out as a descending triangle. And we are testing this low multiple times here, and we are now just grinding above it. That's not great for overhead support. It will now turn into resistance more likely. We can break above this moving average, and the next area would be about just under a cent, which is crazy because a lot of people dove into these meme coins hoping to get rich. So it can honestly dig as deep down as 50% right here. Dogecoin can come down another 50%. So these meme coins, I made a video about it a few weeks ago, like get out of the meme coins. Meme coins have no utility. This could have been literally the largest orchestrated pump and dump in the history. Like, look at that. And people are still thinking Dogecoin is going to go to the moon. Literally, it's nuts. So Bitcoin dominance is green today. We have it up 4%. A lot of crypto pairs are going back into Bitcoin. We're seeing a lot of fear in the markets. I want to look at some crypto pairs right here. We should have went to Binance, but if I go to Coin Market Cap, if you have any coins anybody wants to chart up, you can post them. Sol is down bad. Shiba Inu, another shit coin. Matic, let's take a look at Matic coin. So we want to find, personally, I want to find awesome coins. So this broke its trend as well, clearly. You can see that. Breaking its support. Yeah, so a lot of these coins are looking like shit, honestly. They're looking like shit. They're breaking down. If you can get a retrace to these moving averages on the daily, on the 200, they would be awesome buys. So $1.70, you need to be patient here for Matic. A lot of them just broke all-time highs or are just about to break all-time highs, and now we're seeing large pullbacks. It's just really unfortunate that we're getting dragged by traditional markets. So honestly, if this was somewhere to bounce for the S&P, and this is a large pullback. Like, this is a large pullback. If we were to bounce anywhere, I think it would be off the moving average. Like, look at how oversold we are on the S&P 500. And let's just bring up Netflix again, because that was nasty. Wow. Yeah, so, if you wanted to gamble, this could be a spot to buying the fear. That's just crazy. I've never seen a well-established tech company lose that much gains so quick. That chart's nasty. Aside from that, I'm looking for solid plays that I can put my Bitcoin in and that I can multiply my Bitcoin, especially against the Bitcoin pair. So What's up, Dilemma? What's up, Dilemma? So here, ADA is clearly breaking down. That is a nasty candle. I would get out of ADA if you are still in it. That was just a pump because of Sunday swap. I'm not sure if their DEX has released, but this is an ugly, very ugly candle. It's breaking market structure. It's just retesting here. I wouldn't, I'm not a big ADA fan, honestly. Just looking at some more pairs. If you guys have any that you want to check. Sol's holding pretty nicely, honestly. Sol's holding very nicely against Bitcoin. Let's look at the ETH BTC pair. That's breaking down. I thought we were going to continue. There's still a large possibility that we can continue, actually. Like, Bitcoin really needs to find a bottom here. I'm going to take some longs. And anybody playing in the meta tournament at 4:30, I need to start practicing because I'm trying to slay. Awesome. So for ETH BTC, maybe we can get some buying action here, some bounce action here, I mean. Maybe something like that. You know what? Actually, that doesn't make sense. So if you're looking at ETH BTC pair, I'm still bullish on it. I still think ETH BTC will lead. I think Ethereum will lead the market, given that DeFi, NFTs, the whole ecosystem on Ethereum is just exploding. All-time highs are happening on OpenSea for NFT volumes. So Ethereum's down larger today, and I think that it will bounce back quicker than Bitcoin. And the Bitcoin dominance isn't looking the best. So I think that's pretty much it. We covered, I know the market's going down continuously. It's not good. And we're just looking for a great place to buy. We're looking for Bitcoin to settle in somewhere. Hopefully this is BTC USD. Hopefully we can like bounce off here. Like if this would be the best spot to bounce off right here. So maybe we'll just wick down in this area for a little bit. Maybe we'll create a consolidation phase right here. How we have this like rectangular consolidation phase. Hopefully it's right here and not down here or down here. And we can kind of just trade in it. It'll kind of be like a scalper's paradise. I'll try to find some longs in somewhere here, and then hopefully we can bounce back up into all-time highs. So I'll play this area, I'll go long, I'll put my stops here just under, and if it goes down lower, I'll reposition my long. For Ethereum, we covered that. Same thing. This is the place for Ethereum to bounce. If not, the next zone would be the 2,300 to 2,400 range. And if it keeps falling, it would be the $2,000 range. Hopefully the equity markets and stock market just stops bleeding. Hopefully, I'm not sure what they'll have to do, but those guys are corrupt. So they'll figure out something. They'll pump their stocks because that's what everybody cares about. So hopefully you guys aren't down bad. If you guys have any questions, post them, join the Discord. I just want to do a quick live to go over the market because I know like times like these, people are hurting. You need to check on people. They've maybe taken a bad trade or maybe over leveraged themselves or maybe got liquidated. So you need to be very careful with what you say and, just don't rub it in people's faces. You have those assholes that, oh, crypto's down. I told you not to buy. And it's like, you don't need any of that stuff. So just be safe, use stop losses, start looking for opportunities to buy. Like this is a great pullback. And honestly, I don't want the market to pull back. I want it just to go up and up and up. But if the market pulls back larger, that's where opportunities are for you to get cheaper prices, to get higher highs after, to ride it out to all-time highs. You want to get cheap prices and people are just taking profits. I thought people would be loading up. We would see institutions, we'd see big buys just positioning themselves for 2022. But I guess they're smarter than us and they're waiting for cheaper prices. So I think we will see some of that big news, but we just have to wait. And we're going to have to wait for Bitcoin to bottom. So I'll be looking for positions. I'm going to be practicing for the meta tournament. Thank you. Need to gather some dry powder. Honestly, I do too. Like I'm majority in NFTs. Like NFTs just Hopefully NFTs hold. If Ethereum keeps going down, the NFT value in Ethereum, I think will hold, because if you bought something for $100,000, let's say with 20 ETH, and ETH goes to $1,000, you could list it for 20 ETH and get 20 grand. I think maybe some people will list it for 40 ETH or 60 ETH to get their dollar value back. So maybe the value in ETH won't change. It's hard to say. Very, curious to see what happens. If you guys have questions, post them below. If you're really tripping out, join the Discord. Ask whatever you have, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I need to get practicing for the meta tournament. That's huge. Like, the bear market's just crush it. Not the bear market, the pullback, excuse me. The pullback is just so ugly that honestly, whoever wins the meta tournament is going to walk away with millions of dollars. It's going to be on Twitch, Neo Tokyo. If you guys aren't aware of what I'm talking about, but I just need to go practice. I hope I covered some things. I hope you guys are at ease. And nobody knows what's happening. Nobody can tell you you're going up or down. Maybe something like this, you just walk away, spend it with the family. Don't even look at the screen unless you're looking for buying opportunities. Pretty much it. Enjoy the rest of the day. Also, we have a large competition coming. I reached out to BYBIT multiple times. Reached out to BYBIT. When will you announce the email winner? Thank you, Matthew. I'm just looking at that now. I'm going to do a giveaway. And for anybody watching right now, the giveaway is going to be, we're going to Miami Bitcoin. And let me just say, I'll just explain what we're doing. So we're official partners with Miami Bitcoin. I'm also going to be next month at the first Fly Fish event, Gary V's first restaurant NFT. It's a caviar yacht party. So I'm going to be there next month. And then our company is official media partners. So Blockchain Academic is official media partners with Bitcoin 2022. I'm going to fly out 2 people. I'm going to pay for their flights. I'm going to pay for their hotel, and I'm going to pay for their ticket to Bitcoin 2022. I'm going to do the giveaway on YouTube, and I'm going to do another giveaway in our Discord. So whoever's been in our Discord has that opportunity, because they're supporters, to have a closed off competition. And then we'll do a giveaway for YouTube. And if they can't come, we'll give them cash alternatives. I'll give the giveaway winner for email at the same time, because a lot of this is taking some time to kind of formulate the giveaway structure. I reached out to BYBIT to get a sponsor to make a bigger giveaway. They haven't replied. So we're just going to move forward and do this giveaway. So appreciate everybody watching. Hopefully you can come to Bitcoin 2022 in Miami in a few months, everything covered. So keep watching, keep supporting. I appreciate everything from everybody. And take a walk from the computer if you have to.